In this video, we take a look at the top 10 RTS games coming in 2023. Ratten Reich is a real-time strategy game set in an unforgiving world where the war has been going on for years. Uniquely, this war is fought between mice, rats, cockroaches, and lizards, and they are equipped with imperial uniforms and armor. Players will take command of small squads or entire divisions to fight in this war. Like most RTS games, you need to manage resources, create barricades, and use the battlefield to help your troops to take cover and upgrade combat equipment to win battles. This game will feature single-player and co-op skirmishes, competitive multiplayer, and 3 large single-player campaign. The game is still in the early development stages, so a release date has not been announced and it might be a while from now. Homeworld 3 is a real-time sci-fi strategy game set in space. You control fleet battles in gigantic wasteland called Megalith. You can carry out ambushes or hide your fleet from powerful enemies using the remains of a crumbling ancient civilization, but not everything is in your control. Dangerous space phenomena such as particle storms and asteroid fields. The game will also offer a roguelike structured co-op mode, so you will face a series of random fleet battle challenges. You will team up managing fleet strength, and of course 1v1 mode, free for all or team battle. Homeworld 3 was slated for release in Q4 2022. However, recently news emerged that the release date of Homeworld 3 was delayed to the first half of 2023. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe and share the video. Manor Lords is a medieval strategy game that combines immersive city building with real-time large-scale tactical battles. In the game, you will be given the freedom to build your city starting from the placement of buildings, managing resources such as collecting wood, mining, farming, to raising livestock. The region in the game is divided into each region. Each region will focus on collecting certain resources. Players can also upgrade to increase the resources you get. If you are tired of building cities, you can also try out the war mode. Like strategy games in general, you can also prepare troops before fighting. For now, there is no release date for Manor Lords. This game should be anticipated, especially for those of you who really like strategy games and city building. Tempest Rising has classic RTS gameplay that you usually find in games like Command & Conquer or Age of Empires. You will build bases and gather up resources to generate troops. This means you will focus on organizing your units to protect and disrupt the enemy's economy and control the map. There will be 3 unique factions, each with its own approach to combat and economy and offering a variety of strategies for players. 2 of them have story campaigns consisting of 15 missions, which allow us to control the power of the Global Defense Force or Tempest Dynasty. Tempest Rising, which will be set to release next year in 2023. Damn, this game looks so good, really brings me back to the Command & Conquer days. Manor 2 is a real-time strategy game set in battles on the western and eastern fronts. Manor 2 will have a 2-story campaign that can be played in 1 player or up to 5 players online in co-op. This game gives players the freedom to move various units of infantry and vehicles as well as air forces. Not only that, the mechanics are easy for us to learn, complete with the presence of the modder community, which is always active. The developer promises this game will bring significant visual improvements, destructible environments, and advanced AI. Manor 2 has yet to reveal an exact release date. However, this game has been confirmed to launch in 2023 via the PC platform. Terminator Dark Fate: Defiance is an RTS game set in the world of Terminator Dark Fate universe. You will take on the role of leader or commander of an army battalion in the war between humanity and Legion's synthetic intelligent machine network. During the game, we can use infantry units, heavily armored military vehicles, plasma cannon technology, drones, and other flying units. You can also train new units, assign new skills, and acquire new weapons and equipment to continue the fight to suit your preferred battle tactics. Not only you can play alone, the game can be played together or multiplayer. In multiplayer mode, players can choose to be the war commander or founder, legion leader, and resistance. The Great War Western Front is a strategy game with RTS and turn-based strategy elements. The gameplay will focus on two aspects. First, you take on the role of theater commander. Here is a turn-based grand strategy whereas you direct troop deployment. Do research and consider how you deploy your resources on the Western Front in war. The second part of the game acts as a field commander in dynamic real-time combat. Here you will lead troops, create trench networks, and invade enemy positions or defense against their attacks. You can play as allied nations or central powers, and of course both factions have unique abilities and playstyles for you to discover and use. Other interesting things, weather shifts, will also come into play, such as during snow and rain, which will affect things like artillery performance and unit movement. Sins of a Solar Empire 2 is a space real-time strategy game with 4X elements. Just like the previous game series, it takes place in a space environment where the player can control one of several races with the aim of conquering several neighboring planets and exploring a distant star system far away. You will build and command thousands of Fidelity ships from one of three races, namely Tech, Advance, and Vassar, each with their own unique playstyle, technology tree, and units. And of course, this game features a multiplayer mode. Up to 10 human or AI players can battle against each other via LAN or the internet. Sins of a Solar Empire 2 is currently still in the early access stage, is expected to remain in early access for 12 to 18 months. Stormgate is a new RTS game from the Frost Giant Studios team, who are former developers of Warcraft 3 and Starcraft 2. Stormgate will tell the story of the war between mankind and the space invaders known as Infernal. This game will be developed on the basis of Unreal Engine 5, which means the game will come with high-end graphics quality, support for 4K resolution, and the ability to render multiple units in a wide map. Content on offer will include a campaign mode that can be played alone or with friends, multiplayer access with multiple competitive and co-op modes, complex in-game editor features, and more. For those of you who are interested in the game, Stormgate is still in the development stage and will be released as a free-to-play game on PC via Steam. The developer has opened beta registration for the upcoming 2023, which you can directly access on the official website. Company of Heroes 3 is a popular real-time strategy series that returns next year, but this time with a focus on Italy and North Africa. Players can freely deploy their troops to capture cities, acquire resources, and produce and organize military units to expand their power and conquer enemies. The game will have 4 playable factions and 2 separate campaigns at launch. The campaign consisted of the more open Italian campaign and the narrative-focused Operation North Africa. Both fronts will have unique elements that are specific to each zone. For example, an Italian playing area will have a higher ground than other terrain, and it will be advantageous for players who can seize it. As for the maps of North Africa, they will involve large tank battles and many battle groups from around the world, in addition to US, British, and German troops. After experiencing a delay last month, back about 3 months from the previously announced date, Game Company of Heroes 3 is now scheduled for release on February 23, 2023. In which games are you really interested? Please put your thoughts in the comments down below and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video. Goodbye.